Hello everybody, this is Desiree and welcome to my channel. It's been a while, but I'm here, I'm back, and for today's video, please join us as we make our way to Boracay. As a kid growing up in Baguio surrounded by mountains, my idea of a vacation or an outing has always been a visit to the pool or the beaches or both. And ang mga malapit sa amin na mga beach ay ang beach ng Pangasinan at La Union. So, syempre, nung bata ako, since yun yung mga beach na napupuntahan ko, akala ko ganun lahat ng mga beach. Until one time, I don't know when or where, but somewhere in the media, nakita ko ang image ng Boracay. And since then, I've always wanted to visit the island to get a first-hand experience on how beautiful their beaches really are. And I'm grateful for this channel because it gave me the reason to push for things that I've always wanted to do. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo mayaman kaya kahit na gusto kong mag-travel na mag-travel, hindi naman yun pwede. So what I first did in planning this Boracay trip was to check yung mga seat sale ng iba't ibang airline dito sa Pilipinas. So ang makakasama ko on this trip are my roommates, which is my sister and my best friend. And with the three of us, nakasecure kami ng tickets from Philippine Airlines, which only cost us around 9,000 pesos.
Control to ignore 5. Sa ating nalalapit na pagdating sa Katiklan, manatiling nakaupo at nakakabit ng seatbelt hanggang ang fasten seatbelt sign ay hindi na nakailaw. Maaari lamang po kayong tumayo at kunin ang inyong mga gamit matapos matinig ang inyong crew number para sa maayos sa pagbaba. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay! Philippine Airlines welcomes you to Katiklan.
One of my pet peeves is when people ignore simple airline instructions. So, kunwari sasabihin ng stewardess, please unfasten your seatbelts only when the seatbelt signs has been turned off. Pero for some reason, kakalapag pa lang ng plane, hindi pa nakakapark, nagtatanggalan na ng mga seatbelt yung mga tao, tatayo na, and kukunin na yung mga bagahe nila. Now, unless you have a connecting flight to get to or any time-sensitive na scenarios, I don't really understand kung bakit kailangan mag-rush. Based on my experience, most ng flight attendants would get overwhelmed over the volume of people who would disregard this rule that they just let it be. Kaya nagulat ako when the lead flight attendant of this flight really imposed the rule of only allowing certain people to stand up and get their baggages. So, mauuna sa mga nasa front row, papunta sa likod. And when some people from the back row decided to ignore him, he called them out and had them sit back down. I was really glad to have witnessed that, and we were able to get off the plane in an orderly and, in my opinion, more efficient manner. So kudos to the lead flight attendant and the rest of the crew.
32, 33, and 34, you may now retrieve your carry-on baggage and disembark.
Ikaw na? Sure?
Dito pa tayo nag-break.
Ay, nasa ilalim yung sabi. Thank you.
Passenger is wearing white at the back. Please remain seated.
This is the island of Boracay. Now, there are two airports that services the island of Boracay. The first one is the Calibo International Airport, which is about 1.5 hour drive, and the Godofredo P. Ramos International Airport, also known as the Caticlan Airport. We arrived via Caticlan Airport, and prior to our flight, nagbook na ako ng airport transfer that'll take us from the airport to our hotel. The airport transfer was serviced by Island Star Express, and I booked this via Klook. The usual rates are around 640 pesos per person, but since mayroon pa akong credits na natira, ginamit ko, so we only paid around 600 pesos per person. So from Caticlan Airport, we rode a van papunta ng Tabon Port. Bumaba kami doon kasi kailangan magbayad ng terminal fee and ng environmental fee for 300 pesos in all. But since this was already part of our package, we didn't really do much. May fill-in lang kami na form, nagpresent lang ng ID, naghintay, and then we were eventually led out to the waiting area for the boat. So from Tabon Port, we had a 15-minute boat ride papunta ng Tambisaan Port, which is already in Boracay Island. Then from there, sumakay ulit kami ng bagong van, which dropped us off sa hotel namin, which is Savoy Hotel. This is our first time in Boracay, kaya naman bilang tagaplano ng grupo, I really had to consider where we would stay for our first visit. Now, there are a lot of places that I could have chosen from, so pwede dito sa may Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, or dito sa may kabilang side, which is the Bulabog Beach area. Kaya lang before I even had to check yung mga sites, I first had to consider or think about yung reason namin, or particularly yung reason ko why I would visit or what I would want to get from our visit sa Boracay. And what I really wanted, and I think what most of us wanted, is just to get away from the city. Get away from the city and just be rid of the noise. For me personally, I wanted to be near the beach because I really love beaches. I love to hear the sound of the seashore. Alam mo yung gusto ko lang minsan umupo sa harap ng beach tas panoorin lang yung sunset or yung sunrise, ganyan. So, that's what I really wanted from this trip. I wanted to, parang kahit paano, a cure for mental health, ganon. So, ang una kong kinonsider is yung Station 2 sana, kasi it has a lot of places to stay in. May mga mahal, may mga mura, so madaming options. And of course, andito yung D-Mall. So, kumbaga, yung convenience niya, is a huge factor, di ba? Kaya lang, since super dami ng mga places to stay in, and since sentro siya, mas madami yung mga tao. And pag mas madaming tao, mas maingay yung area, mas rowdier, ganun. And yun nga yung, kumbaga, yung gusto kong i-avoid, ganyan. So, ang ginawa ko muna is nag-check ako sa Agoda. And since tipid mode ako and budgetarian tayo for this trip, finilter ko siya ng lowest price, ganyan. So doon namili ako. And at that time, naka-sale itong si Savoy. So clinic ko siya and chinek ko yung place, nag-check din ako ng videos, ganyan, na kung okay ba siya, ganyan. And this is what I settled on kasi it only cost us, I think, 5,000 pesos per night. For 3 persons na yon, and may breakfast na din yun na included. I mean, I know there are a lot of I don't know, cheaper places to stay in. Pero yun nga, since maganda siyang hotel and malaki din siyang hotel, may mga amenities na siya na pwede naming i-enjoy. So, yung mga pools, mga ganyan. So, pwede naming i-enjoy yon. Now, of course, if you're talking about yung pinaka-prime, pinaka-prime na customer service, kumbaga, na pwede naming, or na gusto ko sanang ma-experience, dito sa trip, I would have chosen Shangri-La around here. Pero syempre, wala tayong budget for that. So, again, maybe someday. So, yan. So, we settled for Savoy Hotel, Boracay. Worst ko naman din naman, hindi ka nanonood.
dagat na. Marge, ano masasabi mo dun?
So after Halo Mango, we headed to the grocery store nearby to buy some supplies, then headed back to Jollibee, where we would wait for our shuttle back to the hotel. So that's pretty much it for our first day here in Boracay. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'd get notified once I upload the next part of this Boracay adventure. See ya!